Good evening, brothers. JK, your brother in this struggle here on my way back from the gym. It's evening now, and instead of the morning. And my working out in the evening has something to do with this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about one way to deal with strong emotions like anxiety. And I figured today would be a great day to do that because today is a day where I've been dealing with a lot of strong emotions myself. At least once every couple of months, I will get a little bit overwhelmed when I'm handling or overseeing. Sometimes I'm directly involved in multiple projects across my companies, and my anxiety level will just kick up a notch. And I tried many things in the past, and those of you who've been following me for a while know that my anxiety has actually increased over time, and the reason being I just have more and more responsibility as I grow older and as I get more and more focused on my mission. I think it's a natural thing. I'm very excited, but this happens. So if you're one of those guys who experiences it, what I want to share with you today is that we often, especially those of us who are high performers, we often have this belief that when we feel a very strong emotion that, we need to somehow do something about it, right? Like we need to quit working and we need to take a break and we need to distract ourselves. And I don't think that's the best tactic because it's very easy to make that a habit. And usually when we purposely say we're going to distract ourselves, it's very unlikely that we come back to that task. We're usually done with the task. We're like, yep, I'm done. It's a wrap. I'm just not doing this anymore. It's okay to do that once in a while, but if this becomes a habit, it is going to affect your ability to perform, your ability to be a great father, business owner, do whatever you do in your career. So one of the things, the recommendations that I have for you is learn how to just be with that particular emotion, but you don't have to be with that emotion in the same environment. So people say, hey, go for a walk, go for a run. I don't recommend doing it in order to distract yourself. I recommend doing it in order to experience different stimuli that can actually help you process those emotions. So for instance, today, I'm gonna go back home right now and I'm gonna work what I call my second shift. I've been up since about 6, worked till about 4 o'clock. Very overwhelmed, even though I took a short break in the middle of the day. And I meditate 2 hours a day. I usually do one in the evening, one early in the morning. So I try to knock out my meditation, which is already not a good idea. Even the words I'm using, right? Like try to get it out of the way. That's not the right approach to meditate. But that is what happened. I tried to get it out of the way. It's around 4:30. I sat down to meditate for an hour, and immediately there was just so much anxiety and overwhelm, and it was as if I was in a storm. It was insane. And so at one moment, like about 10 minutes in, it was like I set the timer for 60 minutes. It felt like I'd been sitting there for more than that. I looked at the timer. I usually don't open my eyes when I meditate. And of course, it was only like, there were like 52 minutes left. And I was like, shit. And the next thing that happened was that I wanted to go to the gym. I was just like, oh man, I should just go to the gym and just get this out. But I was like, no, I already knew that by doing that, I would end up distracting myself and suppressing all these emotions. I needed to sit with it. So I sat with it. It was a very rough meditation session. By the end of it, I was still agitated, had a lot more awareness about the things that I was dealing with, but very much still agitated physically. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work through it, right? And it doesn't matter how I feel when I get out of the gym. I'm just going to go work my second shift. It doesn't matter because this is what happens. Went to the gym, really had no expectations of how I would feel, but you can probably tell that I'm a little bit low energy. Had a really good workout and I'm here now. I just pulled up. But I'm still going to work my second shift, right? Because certain emotions, we have this belief that we don't have, like we can distract ourselves. But I've said it before, like your obligations have nothing to do with your emotional states. Don't stop doing the things that you have to do. I have a lot of things to do today. I may not do all of them, but I'm going to do the top 3 things. They are going to be knocked out today. No matter what happens, no matter how much anxiety I have, I feel much calmer now. but the anxiety is very much there. The overwhelm is just sitting there in the back, and I can sense it. And most high performance coaches would tell you, dude, just call it a wrap, dude. Like, just take it easy. It's like, what time is it now? It's 6:30 p.m., bro. Like, just go easy on yourself. You've been up since 6 o'clock, crushing it. But no, because I don't know how long this is going to last, and you don't know how long that emotion that you're dealing with is going to last either, right? Your emotion might last till tomorrow morning, mine might last till tomorrow morning, or an hour, or it might last 3 days, which sometimes happens. Does that mean that I'm not going to take care of my clients? Does that mean I'm not going to talk to the people on my team or work with them? Does that mean I'm just going to take a break? No! I have obligations. You have obligations. So I believe that part of being a high performer and a rebooter who is following the system the right way is realizing that sometimes, even though you use all these coping strategies and skills, when you experience certain emotions, you've got to learn to just do the work. Do something, not to minimize or distract yourself, but to just increase your awareness of it and be more present in your body. Right now, like I said, I'm very aware of it. I can feel the overwhelm. But prior to this, the overwhelm I was the overwhelm. Like it literally was me. That's not the case now. That's probably the best that it's gonna be today. And that's okay. So gentlemen, I just wanted to show you that this shit happens to me too. Thankfully, it's not gonna lead to a relapse in my case, but I remember there was a time where I had none of these skills, none of this knowledge, and it would definitely have been a relapse in the past. So I hope this helps somebody. I know it's all over the place. Thank you for watching. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Whenever you're ready, here are 4 ways that Porn Reboot can help you out for free. The first way is to subscribe to our channel and make sure you click on the notification bell to get a new video every other day. The second way is to get a copy of the free book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men. You'll learn about my personal struggle and the lessons I've learned over a decade, as well as strategies for putting together your porn reboot plan and ending your compulsive behavior with pornography or masturbation. So click on the link in the description below this video. The third way is if you're not sure where to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, if you'd like to spend time with like-minded professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners, guys who work in sales, consulting, or high-level jobs, men who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the Porn Reboot group on Facebook. There's also a link to join in the description below this video. And finally, if you need help right now because you have a burning issue, your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally, you're about to lose your relationship, you want to live up to your potential, you want to be an authentic man and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, click on the link in the description below this video that says free coaching call, or visit elevatedrecovery.org and click on the link which says book a call.